Yeah, online students, everyone can hear me. Online students, is my voice is loud and clear? Done. Just give me 2 minutes of time. We'll start the session. Yeah, everyone able to see the screen? Online students? Done. Okay. Right, guys. So before starting the session, whoever has paid the full fees and I have sent the classroom invite, please check your mails. Both online students and offline students, whatever the mail IDs I have received from the admin, I have shared you the classroom invite. Please check your mail and you are going to get a mail like this from my mail ID called as srk.datascience@gmail.com. You will receive a classroom invite. Okay. Whoever has paid the full fees, please check your mails. Whoever has cleared with respect to this and whoever has shared your mail ID with the admin, right? If you have not received any kind of mail like this, please check now. Just now I have sent. For online students, just now I have sent. Please check. Okay. Everyone, please check. Both offline students and online students. Till now, whoever has not received, please check once. Might be yours also. Okay. So there is with respect to in the updates, just click on the updates. In the updates, you might get, or some students are receiving in the spam also. Some students are receiving in spam. Please check. Okay. Please check in the spam, either in inbox. Some students are getting in the spam also. Please check your spam, even the spam. And check in the search button, type in the search button class invitation. Just type in the search button class invitation. Okay. Either in the spam, if it is if it is in the inbox means okay, well and good. If it is not in the inbox means please click on the spam, and in the spam also please check. And in the search button type class invitation, right? And you will get a class invitation in this way, and click on the join option. And once you click on the join option, once again it will ask for the join, and once again you have to click on the join. Okay, is that clear? For both offline and online students, for particularly online students, just now I have sent. Few minutes back only I have sent for the online students, right? Yeah, please check. Done. Now, so let's start the session. And once the session is completed, immediately I'm going to upload the notes. So yesterday's notes and today's notes, everything I'm going to upload. Right? Yeah, still after checking also, still if you have not received the mail, you have paid the fees, but still you have not received the Google Classroom invitation, miss. At the end, I will collect your mail IDs and I will cross verify with the admins. Respective admins, I will cross verify. Right? At the end, I will collect your mail IDs. Okay? Abhishek, Naveen. At the end, I will collect your mail IDs. right? Done. So let's start the session. So here in the last class, we have discussed about the list. And in the list, we have seen with respect to list is a mutable object where a list can consist of multiple values. And multiple values are also no need to be of the same type. It can be of a different data types. A list can consist of multiple values of different data types. It is not compulsory. It has to have all the similar data types, right? Next topic is tuples. Okay, next topic is tuples. So tuples are also similar kind of list only. Tuples are also similar kind of list, right? Tuples are also similar kind of list. What is the difference between a tuple versus list? Tuple versus list means here the tuples, it is going to contain, it contains the multiple values. A tuple can contain multiple values. A tuple can contain multiple values. A list also can contain multiple values. There is no difference between values. And here we can have an empty tuple and empty list. Yesterday we have discussed with respect to empty list, how to assign an empty list. Similarly, we are having empty tuple also. Similar kind of empty list, we are having empty tuple. Here in the list, we are having the option called as indexing and slicing. Here also we are having the option called as indexing. Same to same indexing, same slicing, same concept. Okay, here we are having in terms of called as nested list. Within the list, if one of the element is list, then it is called as nested list. And here we are having with respect to nested tuple. In the tuples, we are having the nested tuple. Means within the tuple, if one of the item is tuple, then it is called as tuple. If within the tuple, if one of the item is list, means it is normal only. If within the tuple, if you are having one more tuple, means it is called as nested tuple. Now, for the nested list, how we are going to apply the indexing concept? That is, first we are going to take list followed by like this, right? Whatever the things. Similarly, here also the same. Indexing will be done similar to similar. There will be no difference. So whatever we are having here, same to same. And here, whatever it is going to contain the multiple values, all the values no need to be of same type. It is a heterogeneous. Okay, heterogeneous. Here also it is a heterogeneous. It is also no need to have similar type. It is also having different types. Anything you can accept, it will accept. So whatever we are having in the list, everything is possible in the tuple. Then what is the difference between these two? Means whereas list is a mutable object, this is a immutable object. That is the only difference between both of them. This is the difference between both of them. Remaining everything is same. Remaining everything remains same. Okay. So we can have the list, we can have the tuple where everything remains same except where list is a mutable and tuple is a immutable object. That is the only difference between both of them. Remaining everything is same. Right? Now, what is the meaning of remaining everything is same? Let us see. In the last class, we have worked on the list. When we are working on the list, I have starting with empty list, how to assign an empty list. And after that, I have shown you the list can consist of multiple values. That too, it is a heterogeneous. It accepts the multiple data types. Next, we have discussed about the nested list, followed by indexing, followed by whether it is a mutable or like this. So same to same, as it is whatever we have discussed in the above class, same to same I'm going to discuss. First one is tuple. Tup is equal to empty tuple. How to write the empty tuple? How to take the list means in the square brackets. If the values are in the square brackets, it is called as list of values. If the values are in the normal brackets, they are called as tuple of values. So 1, 2, 3. If you write 1, 2, 3 in this way, okay. If you take a list bracket, square bracket of 1, 2, 3, it is called as list of items. List of 1, 2, 3. If you are having 1, 2, 3 in this way, then it is called as tuple of 1, 2, 3. This is a list of 1, 2, 3. This is called as tuple of 1, 2, 3. So here the list, whatever the empty list is there, the empty list we are having as empty square brackets. here we can have the empty tuple as normal brackets. So if you are using a empty brackets, then it is called as tuple. And if you ask what is the type of this one, miss, it is going to show you as tuple. It is a tuple element. Similarly, for empty list, what are the empty list options? One. And what is the second option? List of. These both are used for assigning the empty list. Similarly, for tuple, we can use brackets or tuple of. Either of these two. These two are used to assign the empty tuples. So by using this one, you can create the empty tuple. But while printing the empty list, how it will print empty list? It is going to print only the square brackets. While printing, it is going to print the empty list as the normal square brackets. Whereas tuple, how it is going to print the same thing, miss? It is going to print as brackets, right? So here, yesterday's class, whatever the list we have discussed, so square brackets and list of tuple, same to same tuple, but instead of that, we are going to use a normal brackets. These brackets are called as parentheses. Whatever the normal brackets we are going to use, general brackets, they are called as parentheses. Whereas this one are called as square brackets. Whereas this one are called as curly brackets, curly braces. Okay. These are curly braces and curly braces or brackets, and whereas this one is square brackets and this is a parenthesis, a normal brackets, right? Now, tuple is also a heterogeneous, so where it can consist of multiple values with different data types, 1, 0.2, 1 plus 3j, true, new, and where one of the element is I'm going to consider as the list also. So now total how many items are there within this, miss? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 items are there in the tuple. Within the tuple, total 6 items are there, right? 6 items are there within the tuple. Now similarly, nested tuple. Nested tuple, miss, if one of the item is tuple, miss, it is called as nested tuple. So here, if you observe, item number 1 is string, int, float, complex, boolean, list, and one of the item I am considering as the tuple element. So tuple, if you are considering within the tuple one of the item as tuple, then it is called as nested tuple, right? Now, whether it is a normal tuple, whether it is a nested tuple, the indexing remains same. So if I am asking tup of 0, tup of 0 means tup means this one. Within this, what is the 0? String Shiva. So that is going to be printed. If I ask with respect to this one, list of tuple of -2. What is there in the -2? List of 50, 100. That is the answer. List of 50, 100. Similarly, tup of -1. First tup of -1. What is tup of -1? That is tuple of 99, 22, 33. Within that again 2. 33. So that is the answer, right? Within that 32, 3. So now, for example, -1 of 3. What is the answer? So just first you are going to take tup of -1. Tup of -1 means 99, 22, 33. These are the values you are going to get. For which if you are applying a 3 means 0, 1, 2. So 3 is index error. So if you ask with 3, it is going to throw the index error. If you ask with 3 miss, right? If you are asking with the 2 miss, it is okay. Now, for example, if I am asking tup of +1, with tup of +1 and +2, what is the answer? First, tup of 1. Tup of 1, what is the output of tup of 1? 25 into 25. For into 25, indexing of 2. What is indexing of 2? So it is not possible. So it is going to throw the error that int is not having subscriptable. Int is not having that option. For example, tup of 2. What is tup of 2? 25.0. For that, what is the index number with 2? That is also not possible. It is going to throw that error that float is not subscriptable. If you take with respect to tup of 3, what is tup of 3? 1 plus 2j, which is complex number. Tup of 3, that is 0, 1, 2, 3. 1 plus 2j. For 1 plus 2j, what is the index number 2? Within that, it is going to throw the error that complex are also not subscriptable. int is not subscriptable, float is not subscriptable, complex is not subscriptable. At the same time, Boolean also not subscriptable. Indexing starts only from the strings concept. String, list, tuples, these are subscriptables. Okay. Now, tuple size length, tup of 0 to 3. What is 0 to 3 meaning is 0 to 2. What is 0 to 2 is there? 0, 1, 2. That is Siva, 25 and 25.0. So these are the three values it is going to print. Right? Now, tuple is equal to, tuples are immutable. If you ask here the list, I'm showing a list of 1, 2, 3, 4. List of 1, 2, 3, 4 means here is normal square brackets are there. Normal square brackets means it is a list type. So here it is having as a list type 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is L. Now L1 is equal to 40. What is the meaning of L1 is equal to 40? Means first 40, it is going to assign to the L of 1. Within the L of 1, what is there? 2 is there. So in the 2 position, it is going to replace that 2 was 40. And if you ask print L means 1, 40, 3 and 4. It is going to print in this way. Right? That is list. Now the same concept, if I'm asking for tuple, it is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 and T of 1 is equal to 40. This is T. T of 1 means again 2 only. Same to same here also 2 only. That value should be replaced with 40. If I'm asking like this, it is going to throw the error that in the second line itself, there is an error. Forget about the third line. In the second line itself, there is an error that tuple object doesn't support item assignment because tuples are immutable. Immutable means you can't replace. You can't replace. You can't add a new value. You can't add the value at the end, or you can't add that the whatever the portion you want. You can't add. You can't do the modifications. No modifications are allowed. Delete also you can't do. Nothing you can do. It is a fixed one. Now the question is, sir, what is the use of then tuple? List is best, right? Now let us consider like this. Initially, whoever students has attended the demo classes, okay, on the first day of the demo or second day of the demo, like this, the students has attended like this, one by one. One day the student will attend, one day the student will not be attended. That is their choice. Now, initially, whatever the students are having, they are called as list of students, where modifications are allowed. The student may join, may not join, like this modifications will be done. After 10, now the classes almost started with respect to 15 classes are already completed. Sorry, 12 classes are almost completed. Now, next in 3 days, by Friday, by this Friday, the batch will be locked. Now, once the batch is locked, if someone wants to join also, no one is going to join. For example, if one of your friend, he wants to join. Okay. After Friday, if he is interested to join in this particular batch only, sir, he is very much interested towards data science and he wants within this batch only, he wants under you only, something like this, he wants to join. After Friday, it is waste of time for joining because by that time the core Python will be completed. If once the core Python is completed, without understanding the Python, if he comes to the advanced level, he will not understand. Waste of time. For him only, it is waste of time. We should not see from the money perspective. We have to see that it is going to be utilized for the student or not. So from the student perspective, if I see, it is waste of time. Means by Friday, the core Python, the basic Python will be completed. Now we will shift into the Python for data science. So when we are moving to the advanced stage, this no more new students can add into this, right? Now, automatically once this was locked, the batch was locked. Now you are called as a tuple of students. Till today also you are called as list of students only, because a new student can join into the batch till tomorrow. Also a new student can join. Possibility is there, but from next Friday onwards, once the Friday is completed, from the next Monday class onwards, you are called as tuple of students. No more modifications. We can't add, we can't delete, nothing, right? So that is called as tuple of students. Whenever you want to log the data, no more modifications you want in that data, then you convert that one to tuple. Then no one can disturb the data. If del tuple means everything is deleted, that we can't do anything. Del means entire object will be deleted, but internally values cannot be modified. Internally values cannot be modified once it is assigned to the tuple. Now, so here, that is the difference between the tuple versus this one. Here, in the tuple is immutable. Tuple is immutable, whereas list is mutable. Here in this, you can add, you can replace, you can remove. 3 of them you can do. Remove the values. I'm saying about the values. You can add the value, you can replace the value, you can remove the value. Value or item, simply to say item. Okay, you can add a new item. You can replace the item. You can modify, remove the items. Okay, I'm not saying about the overall object. Overall object deletion is common. Irrespective of anything, it will be deleted. Del, after del, if you write whatever the data type, whether it is int or it will be deleted, whether it is a float or it will be deleted, entire object will be deleted. Value will be deleted, object also will be deleted. But whereas tuple we can't add. Adding is not possible. No add. If you go with the replace also not possible. If you go with the remove of item, it is also not possible. Okay, remove of one of the item in the object is not possible. Overall object remove is possible. Within that, one of the item is not possible, right? So tuple is immutable, whereas list is mutable. So here, whatever the append function is there, here append or extend or with respect to insert, none of them is applicable here. Nothing is applicable here. Nothing we can add, right? So here, in this case, whatever we are having for replacement also not possible. For remove, we are having like a remove option, dot remove, pop, or with respect to clear. These 3 of them are also not applicable in the tuple. So then what is applicable? Count function is applicable. If you count, if for example, if you want to count any particular thing, that method is applicable here. That method is also applicable here. If you want to count how many ones are there inside the given tuple, that is possible. Because modification, we are not doing modification, right? That is possible, right? Count is possible. Is that clear? Now, so tuples are immutable and lists are mutable. Now there is an interesting question, 100% guarantee question, and 90% of the people fail in the question. Okay. So what is that interview question? Now, here, most of the interview's favorite question in the Python, and 100% you can expect. In the interview you can expect, in the certifications also you can expect this question. What is the question is? T is equal to, take a tuple of elements. They'll ask us to take a tuple of elements. Choice is ours. We can take as per our choice. I'm taking one of, but in that one of the elements should be listed. 1, 2, 4, list of 90, 400, comma, 8, 10, 11, 12. 11 and 12 I'm taking as a tuple. Okay, this is okay. Everyone, this is fine. So in the interview, what they'll ask is, if there is a tuple of items, within the tuple of items, one of the item is list item. Take like that. So I have taken one example. I have taken like this. Okay. Now, can you replace the 1? No, it is not possible. Can you replace the 2? No, not possible. 4? No. List of 90, 400. List of 90, 400. Can you replace? No. 80, 8 you can replace? No. 10 you can replace? No. Now here, what can you tell me? What are the tuple items? What are the tuple items? 1, 2, 4, list of 90, 400, 8, 10, tuple of 11, 12. These all of them are called as tuple items. Now here 90 is there, right? What is this 90 is called as? List item. That is important. That is the most important word. 90 individually, 400 individually, they are called as list items. A combination of 90, 400, a list of these two is called as tuple item. 90 individually is called as list item. 400 individually is called as list item. But a list of 90, 400 is the part of the tuple item. Right? Now, the question is, now actual question. What is the question is, can you modify 90 with 40? Is possible or not? Yes or no? That is the question. 90% of the students will assume that answer as no. They will say as no because tuple item cannot be replaced. Here 90, I'm asking 90. I'm not asking list of 90 for 400 can you replace with 40. I'm not asking that question. I'm asking 90 can you replace with 40. Question is, you have to understand the question very clearly. Can 90 be replaced with 40 or not? This is the question. Can list of 90 comma 400 can be replaced with 40 or not? This is the question. For this question, answer is no, because list of 90 comma 400 is a tuple item. Tuple items cannot be replaced. That is the answer. Whereas 90 can be replaced because it is a list item. The answer for this one is yes. Individual 90 is possible, individual 400 is possible. Both of them are accepted. But combination of 90 comma 400 list is not accepted because that is a tuple item. That is the reason I asked you to write the tuple items. Tuple items cannot be replaced. List items can be replaced. List items can be replaced. Sir, what is this, sir? I'm not able to understand. Just let us see very simple, in a simple way. Indexing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what I'm going to do is tuple of 3. Tuple of 3. What is the answer of tuple of 3? List. Our output is list of 90 comma 400. This I'm going to store in a letter A. Can I store? Now if I ask what is A? List of 90 comma 400. Now this is a list only, right? Now in the list you can do the modifications, right? Now for doing the modification of 90 with 40, what is the code I have to write? A of 0 is equal to 40. This 40 will be replaced in the A of 0. This is the code I have to write, right? Now what is A of 0? 90. 90 will be replaced with 40. Now what is meant by A? T of 3 only, right? Can I write T of 3 of 0 is equal to 40? If this is satisfied, automatically this also should be satisfied, right? Now it is clear. So individually this is possible. Just let us see this same example, whatever we have discussed. Okay, I'm writing here. Whatever the question, what is the question I have written? T is equal to tuple of 1 comma 2 comma 4 comma list of 90 comma 400 comma 8 comma 10 comma again tuple of 11 comma 12. Okay, now this is the tuple items, list of tuple items. Out of this list of tuple items, I'm asking T of square bracket 3. Square bracket 3 means index number. Okay, so I got the output as list. For this list, I'm adding the 0. What is the answer? 90. Now this 90 can be replaced with the 40. Yes. Why? Because 40 is a list item. So whatever the 90 is there, first it is going to take the 40 and first this value will be selected and this value will be filled here. While filling, what is this value it will collect? It will collect the 90. 90 as a what? List item. Since 90 is a list item, list items can be replaced. So this is possible. It will execute successfully. It will be executed. And if you ask what is the output of T, it will have 40. Instead of 90 portion, 40 will be there. Because that is possible. Now similarly, if I am asking the question T of bracket minus 1. What is minus 1? Tuple of 11 comma 12. In this, again, I'm going to take 0, which is nothing but 11. This 11 value, I want to replace with 50. When I write this one, first right side part, 50 will be collected and it will check right side. Okay, T of minus 1 of 0. Okay, 11. Now it will check whether 11 is a tuple item or a list item. Since it is a tuple is 11 is a tuple item, so tuple item cannot be replaced. It is going to throw the error. Same to same logic is applied. Whatever you have done here and you have done here. But in the above case, it is accepted. In the below case, it is not accepted because left side value is a this side output of 90. Whatever the output you have got 90 left side, that is a list item. Whatever the output you have got here, it is tuple item. That is the difference between both of them. Is that clear? Now, sir, okay, let us take one more time, sir. T of 3. Now, what is the T of 3 miss? You are having, once again, I'm executing T. This is the now latest T value. Now, what is the T of 3 miss? 90, 400. Whatever I have written here within the T of 3 is 90, 400. Now, 90, 400, for this, can I append 50? Because what is T of 3? List of 90, list of 90, 400. Since it is a list object, for the list append function will execute. Yes, it will execute. Happily, it will execute, and you will get the output as 50 also will be added. Sir, earlier you told that you can't add the items, right? I can't add the items of tuple item. I can't add the tuple. I have added for tuple. I have added for the list. I have added for the list. I have not added for the tuple. For example, here after 12, I want here 14 miss. I can't add. For even inside this one also, I can't add. None of where I can't add. Only in the list only I can add that one. Is that clear? This is the interview question. That is the reason I am asking you, while telling outside, you have to tell not 90, 40, 90, 100 like this. List of 90, 400. Why list of you have to use miss? If it is a list object, list concept will be applicable. If it is a tuple object is the output miss, tuple concepts will be applicable. Got the point? Is that clear? Any questions? 100% guarantee interview question, no doubt. Blindly you will get. One of the top favorite questions, that one. Right? Now, here tuple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tuple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, tuple of 0. Tuple of 0 means what is the output? 1. What 1? Tuple 1 or into no, what? So, 1 is a tuple item. Now, tuple item, whatever the output you have got, can you delete the tuple item? Del of my tuple of 0. Can you delete miss? No, it is not possible. Tuple doesn't support item deletion. You can't delete the item. Instead of this one, you write here, instead of this one, write the square bracket. Same to same, as it is. Instead of normal bracket, you convert this one to square bracket. Now you apply, it will execute. Because now, same one is a list value, list item. So for list, everything is possible. Whereas if it is a tuple, if you go with the bracket of this one, it is not accepting. Sir, for example, I'm having like this, sir, but still I want to delete one, sir. What I have to do? Then simple, my tuple. First, this my tuple you have to convert as a list. Typecasting is available, right? Convert from one data type to another data type. When you have written like this, list of my tuple is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will collect the value, whatever the my tuple is there, as it is, it will collect, and it will convert as a list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it is converted as a list of. So see here, list of my tuple. And if I am asking what is my tuple now, miss, it is the list of. You see output 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brackets has been converted. Now for this, can you do the modification? Yes, you can do whatever you want. After doing the modification, again convert to the original one. Right? Once again. So T is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a tuple. I want to add 50 for this, which is not possible directly. I want to add the 50, but not possible. What I'm going to do first, list of T. I'm converting this one to list of T. List of T means the brackets has converted to square brackets. List of T dot append. List of T dot append of 50. I want to add the 50. It will be appended 50. And after appending, this everything is completed. Now again, I want to convert this one back to tuple. Now, first, which one will be completed? Inner brackets will be completed. So first inner brackets will be completed, followed by outer bracket. And once everything was completed, then again you ask that save in the T only. So if I save in the T, whether it will store in the original object? No, it will create a new object because it is immutable, right? So it will create a new object. Now, if you print the T, now what is the output? Tuple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 50 automatically added. In this way, you can add the values in the tuple also. Directly you can't add. After converting, you can add. Right? Let us see the same thing. So T, I'm writing T is equal to tuple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now what I'm going to do? First, this is the T. For the T, whatever the T value is there, first I'm going to convert this T to list of T. List of T means this one. You are going to convert to this. List of T dot append of 50. It is appended. List of T appended with 50. Now, after appending, if you want to print this one, you can use the print function. Now, what is the print miss? Just to give me a minute. List of T of append of 50, and after that you can take with respect to whatever the T value, that is list of T value. Or you can ask like this in terms of, again, this one also will be converted to tuple, right? Tuple of list of T of this one. So it is going to say that none object is not iterable. So for what we are going to do is the same thing. First, we have to convert to the T is equal to list of T. This is the first step. Okay. After converting this one, now you can add the T dot append of 50. Now, if you ask the print it, now you can see the T value. What is the T value miss? List of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once again, okay. Is that clear now? Now what I'm going to do, this one I'm going to convert to tuple of T. Right? Next, what I'm going to do, this I'm going to save in the T only, original T. And I'm asking print T. Now this everything I'm going to write in the single cell only. Now you tell, now you can see the answer as like this. Is that clear? So in the first line, what happened? It is creating an object of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the second line, first it is converting the T. Now T is equal to list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the second line of code, meaning. Third line of code is T dot append of 5 means now within the T, it is appending. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with 50. It is appending with 50. And in the fourth line of code, you are going to convert this one as a tuple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50 is converted as a tuple. And again, you are storing in the T only. And you are finally printing the T. So now original T is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this T is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. But if you check the ID of the first T and if you check the ID of this one, both are different. Sir, how I can know? Just you can see here. I'm asking the ID of T. If you ask ID of T, and this everything you store in a T1. Instead of T, write T1. Okay. Now, if you check with respect to the ID of T and ID of T1, ID of T and ID of T1. This is the first one ID. And if you go with the second one, the ID of T1. Both are with respect to same. So here, whatever the same thing you are going to get, this is with respect to the value wise. For example, if you are writing with the T, let us take with the T. Now you can see the difference. This ID and this ID. Both are different, 61 and 62. The lines of code is 61 and 62. Now, if you want, you can print separately this one separately. Let me print separately also. I will write here the print also. Print T. And here also I'll write the print T. Okay, first I'm executing this line. That is 6 followed by this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Both are different. Okay, both the IDs are different. Both of them will form in a different objects. It will not create in the same object. Only for the list only it will create in the same object. Is that clear? Next, del my tuple. For example, I am taking my tuple, something like this. My tuple is equal to tuple of 1, 2, 3. Something I have taken like this. Del my tuple means overall it is possible. Deleting the entire tuple object is possible. Is that clear? And I have clearly written the interview question also. Tuple of 3 of 0 is equal to 50. This is possible or not? This is possible or not? Yes or no? What is tuple of 3? Tuple of 3 is nothing but 0, 1, 2, 3. That is nothing but list of 4, 5. Within that 0 means 4. Since 4 is a list item, it will be replaced with the 50. So if you ask this one, it will be replaced. The value will be replaced. The 4 will be replaced with 50. What are the methods are available for tuple then? Tuple methods are, first method is called as count, where it is able to count. That is the first method. So my tuple 1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. So just I am going to count the 1, O-N-E. How many O-N-Es are there? O-N-E, O-N-E, O-N-E. Total 3 of them are there. So 3. So for example, if in this one of them is caps lock. Caps lock O. Something you are having caps lock O like this. Now, how many small O-N-Es are there? 2 of them are there. It is going to print the 2. It will check as it is here how many times the same thing was repeated in the above. In the same thing above. For example, you are asking with respect to something like 5. It is not available, right? So if it is not available, it is going to print the 0. Count is 0. 0 means not available, right? If 1 time is available means 1, 2 times means 2, 3 times means 3. How many times it is available, it is going to print. For example, THRE, as it is THRE. For example, if I am asking like this, caps lock THRE, how many times this one is available? 0. Exactly, that is not available. So it is going to give the output as 0. Is that clear? Next, my tuple 1 dot index of ONE. So my index. First method is called as count method. Second method is called as index method. These are the only 2 methods are available for the tuples. Only 2 methods. First method is called as count. Second method is called as index. Index of ONE. So it is going to check ONE where it is available. Here it is available. First one. Which one is the first one? That it is going to give the output. That is index number is 0. For example, if you ask TWO. TWO. It is going to give the output as 1. Sir, here TWO 2 times repeated, right? This one and this one. Both it has to print means you have to see the for loops. By default, it will give only 1 output. Yesterday, I have already told you for remove also only 1, the first one only, right? If you want to do multiple times, then you have to use the loop concept. Similarly, sorting also possible. What is the difference in the yesterday's class? I have told you what is the difference between L dot sort versus sorted of L. This one is called as a method. This is called as a function. Now, when you are using the method, once everything was completed, that is ascending order is completed, again it is going to store in the original L because L is a mutable object. Since it is a mutable object, again it is going to store in the original L only. Whereas this one, it will not store. Just it will do the sorting and it will just print, but it will not store. Just the same to same here also. See, my tuple is equal to 43, 67, whatever the values are there. I'm asking the sorted of my tuple. Sorted of my tuple means it is getting sorted. But sorting is saving no, it is not saving. If you ask my tuple means the original tuple is as it is. It is not getting saved. It will not save. It will just sort that one. After sorting, whenever you are using the sorted function, the output will be the list only. It will not give us a tuple. Sir, but I want the tuple only, sir. Output also I want tuple only. Then you take the tuple off. tuple of sorted of my tuple. Go like this. Then first it will collect the my tuple. First it will sort. After sorting, it will get the list. The list will be converted to tuple, and you are going to get the output as like this. By default, the sorted function will give the output as list. Okay, write in the notes. By default, the sorted function gives the output as list. By default, it will give the output as list. Sorted function will give the output as list. Sorted function. Okay, by default, the sorted function gives the output as list. But if you not interested in list miss, if you are interested in tuple miss, tuple of convert. Right? Is that clear, guys? Next, that is tuples. Within the tuples, similar to list, completely with the respect to list. So in the list, how we are having the square brackets, tuple, empty, this brackets. How we are having empty list can be used this way. Here we are having tuple of. Here how we are having the print option of empty list like this. So empty tuple also will be printed in this way. Here it is having heterogeneous. Here also it is heterogeneous. Here it is with respect to multiple values are allowed. Here also multiple values. And here nested list is possible. Here also nested tuple is possible. Within the tuple, one more tuple. Within the list, you can take one of the item as tuple item also. In the last class, I have shown you 1, 2.0, 1 plus 3j, true, DS, list of 1, 4. Similarly, one more item also 4, 16. Tuple item also you can add. Even tuple also you can take. In the yesterday's class, I have not shown because you don't know, by that time you don't know the tuple, right? So that is the reason I have not shown. But in that list, you can take even the tuple. Within the tuple, you can take one of the item as list also. Both are possible. So nested list, nested tuple. Here indexing, here also indexing. Here slicing, here also slicing. Everything is same. Here it is immutable, but here it is immutable. Here multiple methods are available. Here the methods are also available, but the methods are one count and second one is index. The methods which are used for replacement, none of the method is available. For replacement or for adding or for deleting, none of the method is available. Just for counting or to show the position value. Only these methods are available. After preparing the list, immediately if you prepare the tuple, tuple will be the dead easy. For example, in the yesterday's class, one of the student is absent. Assume yesterday's class, one student is absent. Now for today, if he sees this today's class, it will be for him as something new. What sir is explaining, what is this, all of them. He will not understand anything. It is completely new for him. Though he is not understanding also, still he is shaking the head, means he is bluffing himself, which we can't do anything. Okay, he is cheating himself. Then what we can do, right? So that is the reason don't miss any of the class because the concepts are interlinked. I'm saying clearly, data science is not a complex subject. It is not a complex or it is not a difficult subject. Is not a complex or difficult subject. Data science is clearly, I'm writing, data science is a, write in the notes very clearly this one. Data science is a interlinked subject. Write the word clearly, interlinked. Please write the word, this one, and keep how many star marks you want, keep. Left side 10, right side 10 also you keep, no problem. It is a interlinked subject. What is the meaning of interlinked, miss? If you don't know also I'm writing. Interlinked meaning, miss, there is a connection between the classes. One class is connected to the other class. If possible, for the previous batch also I have told them, initially they have laughed. What I am going to say for you now, you are going to laugh for 1 minute. After 10 days, the same sentence if I say, you will see seriously at me. Okay. Now, what is the thing I'm going to say is data science is a interlinked subject which is having the connection between the classes. If you don't practice for 1 week, if you don't practice for 1 week without practicing, just watch everyday class, whatever the sir is explaining with your eyes, just to see the board, and whatever sir is explaining, just register in your brain. Don't write the notes, don't write the running notes. After the notes, don't do practice, nothing. Just to sit in the class and daily watch the whiteboard, whatever the board you are seeing, just watch that one. And if whatever the things others are writing, just copy that one and write in the notes. Oh, others are writing, this is important point, I will also write. You write like that and do the same thing. And after the class, close the notes and open your WhatsApp or Instagram, whatever you want. And next day, while coming to the class at 6 p.m. only, open your notes. Like this, you do for 1 week. Don't open the notes in the after the class. Do for 1 week. After 1 week, it is going to be for you like a Kannada movie. My classes will be for you as a Kannada movie. Something understanding, but nothing will be understand. Not clarity will be there. Something okay. Okay. Don't do practice for 15 days. For 15 days, don't open your book. 15 days, which is nothing but equal to 2 weeks. It is going to be a Japanese movie only. Directly. If you want, you can try. Don't practice for 15 days and sit in my class. Directly, it will be the Japanese movie only. Nothing you will understand. But without understanding also, you will shake your head, right? Acting will be there. Extraordinary acting will be there in the class. Have you understand, miss? Yes, sir. If you are very good at acting, don't waste your talent here. Go to the Krishna Nagar. Okay, go and join in the acting school first. Don't waste your valuable acting skills like that. Okay, don't show me your acting skills in front of me. It is waste of time. Show your acting skills in front of Rajamouli. At least he'll give some character. Not high level of Oscar also, at least some character. Okay, in Kalkaya team, one member, he'll at least add. Right? So don't waste your time like that. I've told the same thing in the previous batch also. Generally, what is the students means? They will listen to the classes, they'll see the board, they'll write the running notes, they'll close the book. Again, they'll open the book at the next day, evening 6 p.m. only. Till that, they will not even open the book. If possible, they'll keep that book also in their friend's bag. They'll not even carry their bag also, right? 2-3 friends comes with a single bag and they'll keep combiningly one bag only common, right? Generally, they'll do like this, right? After 15 days or 20 days, they'll not understand anything. And finally, they'll say that data science is a difficult subject. Basically, data science is not a difficult subject. Data science is not having with respect to jobs. This all called as projections. Actual thing is, we are not having the content. So that is the reason companies are rejecting us. That is the actual thing. That is the actual. But anyone will accept that one. I am not having the stuff. That is the reason company has rejected me. No one will accept. They will say that company waste. They're asking stupid questions. They're not interested to hire. Ego, right? So we can't say ourselves that we are waste. Directly, we can't accept that one. We can't say in front of others. So indirectly, we'll blame the companies. Companies, they are not hiring. Okay. Now they are doing they have shortlisted you and they have called for you the interview. In the interview, you have not performed. Now, if they are not interested, why they'll shortlist you? Time passa, to do the time passa. In the companies for doing the project only, we are not having the time. For doing interview, you'll have the time. Is there any target for us to do this many number of seats has to be filled or this many number of interviews has to be completed? SRK, you have to do minimum in this month 150 interviews, otherwise you will be terminated. Is there any rule like that in the IT company? This is all extra works for us to do the interviews. Generally, interview will be done by the seniors. In your project only, your seniors will do the interview. Not the HR. Everyone will assume that HR will do the interview. HR interview is different. Technical round interview will be done by your seniors only. Who is going to work along with you in the company, in that same project, that too. That person only is going to do the interview. He will check whether this person is suited for my project or not. There is no time for us to do for time pass interviews. Seriously, we are seeing for a person, and if any resume, if you feel that it is very good and this is going to be helpful for us, miss, immediately we are going to do the interviews. But the freshers or some people, they'll attend the interview time pass purpose. Okay. And after that, what they'll say is, outside they'll say that, "Arey, this person basically not interested. They're asking experience. Are you having any experience?" They're asking experience, ra. Outside, after coming outside, they'll say like this, "Arey, before calling you, I have seen your resume. After seeing your resume only, I have shortlisted. I'm okay with whatever you have written in the resume. Now, only thing is, in the resume you have written, I know Python. Whether you know Python or not, whether you have written correctly or whether you have written fakely, that is question. That is the question. In the interview, we are going to check whatever you have written in the resume is correct or wrong, or whether it is your resume or others' resume. For example, one person is there. He will copy the project from others and he'll sit in the interview. Many of the people are copy paste workers only, right? In the market. Many of them wants just, they'll see that they'll attend the class. First thing what they'll do is they'll attend the class. Fees, keep the fees aside. Whether they pay the fees or whether they're attending the demo classes, that is aside, completely aside. They'll attend the classes. Continuously, they'll see the board. They'll not even write the notes. They'll not bring the notes. Nothing will be there. Just they'll observe the things, whatever the trainer is writing on the board. Once this is completed, directly they'll go to the home. Next day they will come. Again they will come, and course will be completed. 4 months. Now within the 4 months also, they'll not wait. 2.5 months only. Within the 2.5 months, sir, jobs are there, sir. Can I apply for the jobs, sir? 4 months course also, they'll not wait. Even now, they are not having the patience to wait for 4 months also. In 2.5 months only, sir, jobs can we apply now itself? Arey, in this 2.5 months, how many days have you attended, miss? Okay, sir, I have attended maximum, sir. How much content you are having, miss? 70%, sir. Arey, for 70%, is there any job? Did anyone told you that 70% knowledge you will get the job? Did anyone told you like that? For 70% knowledge, they are going to give the job. In this, anyone has told you like that? For 50-50 or 60-40, anyone has told you like that? Whatever we are discussing, only important topics. 4 months duration, and out of which daily 1.5 hour class means just 130 hours of content. Live classes is 130 hours. These 130 hours also, again, in this also, you are having 60% knowledge, miss. 60% of 130 hours means how much percent then? 78 hours content in your brain, according to you. For 78 hours content, you will require 5 lakhs package. Huh? Just for 78 hours of content, you require 5 lakhs means 200 hours of content is the miss 20 lakhs package we have to expect. Huh? Just apply the logic, right? So if you are having a good skill set, amount of skill set only, the jobs will be there. Why I'm saying all these things at the starting, miss, many of the students will do the mistake that they'll just attend the classes and they'll complete the course. Course completion is different. Understanding the content is different. Here, they are going to pay for you knowledge, for knowledge. For your knowledge, they are going to pay, not for your attended classes, not for your attendance. For attendance, 0% weightage. If I attend 100%, miss, attendance is not important for us. How much knowledge you are having is important for us. Multiple times I'm going to say this one, but that too in the initial days only. If I say this everything after 1.5 months, there'll be no use. If you want to start also, you can't start. After 1.5 months, if you want to start from the fresh also, you can't continue in the same batch. You have to shift into another batch only. Then only you can continue. In this batch, after 1.5 months, again, I will start from the starting, miss. It is highly impossible. It is not practically possible. Though you are a student from morning to evening, if you are free also, it is not possible. Data science is not in that way designed. It is not like a tool. Simply to know the buttons, clicking on that, it will open automatically. You have to do like this. This is not like that. This is completely of analytical skills. Okay, I'm saying everything in the starting classes only. Why? Because Your preparation, you have to make sure in that way. If I say at the end, there'll be no use. After 1 month, if I say also, there'll be no use. If I say at the starting only, according to that, if you prepare only, there'll be use something. And that too, today, whatever the list we have discussed, these list concepts is using the list NumPy library was designed. Without learning the list, sit in the NumPy class. Let us see whether you'll understand or not. You can't even understand one letter also. You can't even understand one letter also. Without understanding NumPy, you can't understand pandas. Without understanding NumPy and pandas, you can't understand sklearn. Without understanding sklearn, ML is not there. Without this, you can't understand TensorFlow. Because everything are connected to each other, advanced. These are advanced stage. Without completing 6th class, directly if you sit in the 10th class, what happens? Same to same. Okay. Without completing 6th class, directly sit in the 10th class. Don't complete the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Don't follow the steps. Directly sit in the 10th class only. After completing your 5th class, directly jump into the 10th class only. You'll see the dirty picture. Nothing you will understand. Right? Nothing will be there. Completely knowledge will be zero. Only one thing will be there, by hearting. Without understanding, blindly by hearting. Sir, important question, sir. Tick mark, sir. From where to where, sir? This is the starting, and this is ending. Okay, sir, 100% right. Tomorrow exam, 100% right. Pakka right. One night before practicing, if possible, taking a white paper and writing. That is called as slips. Right? If you are preparing in this way, from where you will get the jobs? Okay, if you are want in that way, miss, first thing what you have to do is quit the course immediately. If you are feeling in that way, and by listening only, if I understand everything, if you are feeling miss, first thing you have to do is quit the course. Absolutely no problem. Directly go and say into the Naresh IT team that sir asked to directly quit the course. It is best for you. Okay. Instead of that, sitting in the class without practicing or without understanding. Why I'm saying all these things means when I'm explaining something, some students are saying for the first time at my face, your expressions are something like that, which you have not practiced the list. That it is very visible. It is very clear for me. It is visible for me. Without practicing the list, you are sitting in the class. That is visible for me. If that is the case, there'll be no use. Don't waste your valuable time. In the entire world, is there anything valuable? Means that is called as time. Don't waste this one. Don't do the time pass. Don't waste this one. You waste whatever you want, but don't waste this one. This is the most valuable one in the entire world. Something is valuable means this is the one. Than money, this is one. Most important. Okay. So don't waste this one for silly purposes. Right? Make sure if you're not interested, means simply quit the course. Absolutely no problem. But I want everyone to practice clearly, step by step. Is that clear? Without practicing next classes, it is going to be difficult for you. And that too, you have to become as a real-time professional, not you are as a student. Generally, in the market, everyone will say that this is the last example I am saying. In the industry or in the market, everyone says that there is no jobs for freshers. No fresher jobs. Everyone are asking for experience. That is true. 100% it is true. Absolutely no problem. Absolutely, I'm not saying that one. But at the same time, why this industry people will ask experienced people, you know, the reason? What is the reason behind that? One and only reason is if I hire a fresher, if I hire an experienced candidate, what is meant by experience means not years. How many projects they have done. If I hire a fresher, there are two different types of freshers are there. Okay. Both of them are fresher. This person is fresher and this person also fresher. Two different freshers, fresher 1 and fresher 2. Two different students are there. Both of them basically freshers only. If I hide the fresher number 1, this person, once we have hired, means inside the job. Now in the job, what he will do means, if you assign some task, if you give some task, immediately he will do for half an hour and sir, doubt, sir. Again half an hour, one doubt, sir, doubt, sir. Doubt, sir, doubt, sir, doubt. Once we hire him, every time he'll ask I am having the doubt. Array, here we are there for clearing the doubts, sir, for doing my work. In my company only, I'm hiring you. Assume I'm hiring you under me. I'm the senior and you are the junior. You are working under me. Now, whatever the doubts you are having, sir, doubt. To me or to team leader. For team leader also some work will be there, right? He'll not be sitting silently, right? He'll also do some other work. Project manager also will do some other work. CEO also will do some other work. None of the person is there in the company to clear your doubts. But if you hire the fresher, he'll ask, sir, doubt, sir. Sir, doubt, sir. That too, that doubt will be very silly. If I type in the Google, immediately I will get the answer. This person don't know even how to type in the Google also. This person don't know how to type in the Google and see the answer also. This person don't know how to type that one in the YouTube and see the answer also. He'll ask, doubt, sir, doubt, sir, doubt, sir. Now, after seeing all these things, now what the seniors will assume? Sir, please don't hire the freshers, sir. We can't solve their doubts, sir. These people will not do. Additionally, they are disturbing our work also. Please don't hire the freshers. We'll say like this. Now, there is one more fresher. Once we hired him, he is doing job, and whatever the task I am going to give, he is going to complete the task. He will also get the doubt, but he will check on his phone. He will not ask his friend. He will not ask his mentor. He will not ask his trainer. He will only check in the Google, or he will only do on his phone. What is the problem? Where I am doing the mistake? If I try in this way, what happens? Instead of asking others or waiting for others 5 minutes, if you do the other code, if you type the other code, you will get the different answer, right? Automatically, you will understand, right? How much time it will take for you to type another code to think in another way? The same time, what others will give the answer, same time both will be the same. Now, if you check in the Google, directly if you check in the Google or some kind of YouTube, something, and finally, if you solve yourself and this person is able to do on his phone, everyone will be interested this person only. Then experience will give the first priority for the freshers only. Reason, you know what is the reason? One and only reason is freshers comes at the cheap rate. They'll get at the lowest price. Experienced people will demand the salary. Freshers, they will accept whatever the offer we have given for them. I'm saying the reality directly. Not for attracting the freshers, I'm not saying this one. Directly, reality only I'm saying. Freshers in the industry, everyone wants the freshers only, basically. The reason behind that is they will work for very low cost. The company will save them more money. Profits will be more. If I hire the fresh experienced people, my profit will be low. For one project, fixed amount is there. Project amount will be fixed. Within that, infrastructure amount is fixed. Salaries are fixed. Everything are fixed. And how much profit for the company also is fixed already. Everything is locked. Now, if you are able to save that money and if you show some additional profit for the company, automatically your team leader will get the promotion. Your project manager will get the promotion. For example, the project manager has to complete the project within the 20 lakhs. Assume, example, he has completed within the 15 lakhs only. He has shown the 5 lakhs for the company. So this is the one. Immediately, they'll give some kind of additional increment for this person, for the project manager. You know this one? Because they have saved the money now. They have saved for the company 5 lakhs. Out of 5 lakhs, 1 lakh he will give the increment to the project manager. Just they'll add as a bonus. Project completion bonus. Out of whatever the company additional profit they have given, within that only the additional bonus will be given. Now, once this project manager has got this kind of bonus, what in his mind will be there? Next time still I have to show additional. Now, just simply I have written 20 lakhs and 15 lakhs amounts. But if you go with the 100 crore project, within that, if you can able to save 10 crore, this project manager immediately will be given as the director level within the company. Because using this person, the company value is increasing. These all are the things. How these all are possible, miss? By hiring the freshers only. This is possible only by hiring the freshers. Every company, people knows this one. If you hire the freshers, it will be done, the project will be done in a low cost. But the problem with the freshers is continuously they'll ask the doubts. That is the reason why the freshers, they are selecting from the premium institutes in IITs or NITs. Why in IITs and NITs, miss? They will be trained in such a way, they will solve on their own. What is the difference between a local institute versus a premium institute like IIT? What is the difference, miss? Syllabus will be the same. Everything will be the same. Professor's knowledge also will be the same almost. For the BTech level, I'm saying only for the BTech level to train. Whether they are having a high intelligence or not, that is secondary. For at least for BTech giving the knowledge, they will have a good knowledge. But the problem is in the local colleges, students expect the important questions. They want the important questions. Important, they have to give the textbook directly, the textbook name also. If possible, page numbers also we have to give for them. In this page, this from here to here, you have to prepare. Like this, we have to give. And whatever we have discussed in the class, within that only questions should be given in the exam. Otherwise, it is out of syllabus. In the class, we are discussing something and we are asking some kind of application, miss? No. Whatever you have given in the class, same question as it is should be given. You can't change the letter also. This is normal, local institutes. Whereas in the IITs, what happens? No important question concept. In my bits, no important questions. If I ask the professor, sir, can you tell the important questions? He'll see from top to bottom. If I give important questions, tomorrow in the company also, these questions only you are going to solve. He'll say like this. Are you going to work in the real-time application also important questions only? The projects are designed only on the important questions only. He will not give the important questions. He will not sell the textbook. He will not even sell the page. Questions all not there. Page numbers forget. Nothing will be there. And whatever he has given in the class, here they will ask in the question paper application. The question will be completely application oriented, where we have to apply the concepts, not direct questions. That is the reason why industry people will look into the IITs. Otherwise, here also Infosys, let us take Infosys company. Infosys company, if they go for a local institute, they'll pay 3.2 lakhs for BTech freshers. The same Infosys company, if it comes to IIT Madras, for same BTech fresher only, they'll pay 9 lakhs. Why? Both are freshers only, right? Both are CSE only, both are freshers only. Why? Why the brand of IIT Madras is having that much of importance? IIT students miss special. From the heaven directly they have came down. No, right? The only thing is, once we hire them, they will not ask any questions. They will work and they'll project themselves that I am one of the best in the team. That is the thing. Is that clear? Who are here already experienced in IT industry? How many of you are working? Anyone who are working in IT industry here? 1, 2. Online students? How many of you are working in IT industry? 3. So whatever I have told is real or not? How much content is reality is there? Whatever I have told till now. If you are having any doubts, you can ask others also. Outside also you can ask your relatives or your friends, someone. Whoever you're interested, you ask. In the company, if I ask continuously my friend or someone doubts, per day, how many doubts I am eligible to ask others? There is no rule like that. Just if you are asking 1 or 2 doubts means okay. If you're asking more doubts means others will observe you. In the company, they will observe you. Oh, this person is continuously asking the doubts. Once that project is completed, immediately they'll remove you. They will terminate you. Till that project, they will not do anything, because suddenly if they remove means next day they have to suffer. If they terminate immediately means next day they have to suffer. So till that project, they will not do anything. Once the project is completed, Arey Babu, please go out. Directly they can't say like this, right? So indirectly they will say that, SRK, you are having extraordinary talent. Why you are wasting in my company only? Go to outside. You'll get a good opportunity. Indirectly they are asking, go outside. But intelligently they are saying that one. You are having extraordinary talent. Why you are wasting in this small company? If you go outside, you'll get a good package, very good package. Why they are asking like that? Because, right? So in the reality, we have seen my students. I'm saying about my students only. I have seen one student, whoever has joined in the year of 2021 at a package of 3 lakhs. In a particular company, he has joined in the 3 lakhs. Now, in 2023, he is working for 16 lakhs. Student name is Satish. Company name is Infosys. Okay, from 3 lakhs to 16 lakhs. I have seen one person. I have seen one person who has got 1 CR package also. Not in India, in US. I'm saying as per US. This is US amount. Okay, means approximately $120 per annum. Monthly $10,000. Right? So, and I have seen multiple students who have started at 3 lakhs. And now after 2 years, in 2021, 3 lakhs, now in 2023 with 5 lakhs also. This is also there, this is also there. Both are there. Why I have to say this one only? This one also is there. This one is there, this one is there. Both are there. I have seen the multiple students who has got from 3 to 5. I have seen certain students who has got like this. Who are working for 14 lakhs. Whoever I have trained in the year of 2021, most of my students are above 14 only. Most of my students. Everyone will write in the LinkedIn. Okay, they will attach everything in the LinkedIn. Okay, I will be connected only through the LinkedIn, nothing else. Either LinkedIn or to my mail ID. You have to share everything. Tomorrow in your batch also, if you get any good job, you are going to say that, sir, I have got the job. I will say all the best. Unless you say that I am working in this company and this is my salary, this is my position. Okay, I will not ask what is your position also, because for me there is no use. I'm not going to share you any kind of reference. To my previous students, I'm not going to share any kind of reference. In this particular batch, this particular student is doing very good. I'm going to refer for you. Please see this. I'll not say all these things. If you're having the talent, automatically you'll get the job. Right? Please, every day practice. One thing I'm going to say is practice. Though it takes time also, practice. The more you practice, the more knowledge you get, the more the salary you get. Okay? In the market, multiple fresher opportunities are there. Multiple experience opportunities are there. Multiple job openings are there. Sir, recently Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank in America, again, someone are saying Russian. Don't worry about anything. That will be there, and this also will be there. Even yesterday also, one student has got hired. Yesterday. Silicon Valley Bank was happened 4 days back, right? Yesterday also, one student has hired. Right? So, that is common, and this is also common. Right? Practice. Every day, please practice. And be as a real-time professional. What is meant by real-time professional? Means you have to solve the doubts on your own. Don't ask your friend. Don't ask the mentor. If you want the time, you want a dedicated time. Sir, I can't focus in my house or in my room. I am not able to focus. Sir, miss, come to the lab. 2 friends coming to directly lab for discussion. For your discussion, don't come to the lab. Don't come to the lab for your discussion. If you are okay for practice only, come to the lab. Let us go to the lab. X1, 2, student 1, student 2. Both will come to the lab and both will discuss to each other. Out of 1 hour, how many 1 hour practice? 2 lines or 3 lines they'll write and they'll discuss each other. For writing 2 or 3 lines also, discussion only will be there. For morning to evening, you are discussing, right? You can't focus for 1.5 hour class. For a 1.5 hour class, you are not able to focus. Here also, after coming to the class also, here also you want the discussion only. That depends upon your individual. You are not a student. I am not a LKG trainer. To say every time, please be silent, please be silent. I am not a librarian. I am not a LKG trainer. To say every time, please be silent, don't discuss in the class. I can't say like this. I'm going to live for your individuality. You want to behave as a student, miss, behave. If you want to behave as a real-time professional, miss, behave. As per your choice. Sitting in the last bench and discussion is as per your choice. But one thing is clear is, whatever I observe, everything I will analyze. Every second I will analyze what every person is doing in the first bench to last bench. Who is writing the notes, who is not writing the notes, who is writing others' notes in front of me, whatever is going on, I will observe everything. Online students, anyways, I can't do. They'll keep the earphones and whether they are listening or not also, I don't know as of now. They are doing their own work, maybe. We can't focus. Only one thing I can say is, if you more practice and if you more focus, you will only get the job. If you are doing time pass, miss, same way. Don't expect by doing the time pass, by sitting casually in the class without doing the practice, also you'll get the job, miss. That is possible only in your dream house, only in your dream. That two conditions apply. You should be the CEO. Then only it is possible. If others are CEO, miss, then also they will not give the job. For example, tomorrow, who is sitting your side to you? If your friend is CEO, let us assume your friend only, who is sitting side by to you, he is the CEO, assume. Array, tomorrow you are going to become as a CEO and you want to hire, miss, whom you are going to hire? If the person is only having knowledge, miss, I'll hire. For him also knowledge only required. Oh, friendship, come. Though you're not having knowledge also, do the time pass, I will pay the salary. No one is going to say. Though he is a very close friend also, he will not say like that. Right? If you go with the references into the company, and you can't sustain in the data science. Sustaining in other domains is different. Sustaining in data science is different. Sir, my uncle is company's manager only, sir. He told that he'll give the reference. Okay, using the reference, enter. Within no time, you'll come outside. If you want, you can try even that one also. In the data science, references will not work for a long time. Only knowledge will work. For other domains, what happens, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on the other domains. I'm saying about very clearly about the data science domain. If you are very sincere to practice, to focus, to gain the knowledge, sit in the class. For time pass purpose or to enjoy with your friend, this is the classroom, miss. Please first quit this classroom. This is not the classroom. Right? Is that clear, guys? So please practice the list and tuples. I'm going to upload the notes now itself, immediately. Just in one minute, I'm going to upload the notes. Please practice. And tomorrow we are going to discuss the sets and dictionaries. Okay. Then sets and dictionaries, whatever I have discussed with you, I feel that is more important. From your perspective, if you feel that sir has wasted the time saying the other things outside the things, he has told something, he has not went into the subject. If you feel, miss, I can't do anything. But from my perspective, then sets and dictionaries, that whatever I have discussed with you right now about the jobs or about the things, the real-time market, that is more important. From my perspective, you will understand in the later stage. Now you are freshers now, you may not understand, but once you are experienced, you'll understand all these valuable words later. Right? Please practice, guys. Don't miss even one class also. Don't miss one day practice also. have a full of interest, passion towards the data science, 100% easily you can get the jobs. Without passion, if you're not having that much of passion, okay, sir, some course we have to enroll now. For that purpose, I'm sitting in this class, sir. Don't waste your time in this class. Check with another trainer who will not focus on you. Though you are sitting in the last bench also, who will not focus, sit in that class. Right? Not only for last bench, even first bench also. If you sit in the first bench and you are seeing doubted face at me, miss, there'll be no use. Here, for me, last bench or first bench, that is not important. I'm not saying that one. Last bench students don't feel, because you are always my favorite. Last bench is always my favorite. If I want to ask any new questions, miss, I'll ask more in the last bench only. This is not like buttering, clearly only. If you want, you can check in the other batches also. Whenever I want to ask the questions, first my eyes will go to the last bench only automatically. Right? That too, extreme right side corner. That is my favorite location. Okay. Sir, indirectly you are focusing on me only. Yeah? Yes. Not indirect, directly I'm focusing on you. Right? So just I'm going to upload the notes. Yeah, if you are having any questions, you can ask. Otherwise, you can leave.